What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Mr. B-EAZY 215, No Easy Outlet, the podcast. We back in the building. We about to chew on the fat of this Katt Williams versus everybody scenario that's going on right now, that's sweeping the waves, that's taking over the internet, taking over your break room, your coffee room talk right now, is the tea that Katt Williams dropped on Uncle Shay Shay podcast. If you ain't see that, go tap in, go check that out, because you need to see the whole thing to get the full digest. But man, Katt Williams, my boy, got the world on fire. Got the world on fire. People acting like it's some clout chasing, but I ain't never known Katt to need no clout. I mean, by now you done already seen the interview, or you done seen the clips, or you done heard some of the responses, and you done tapped in on some of the chats. So I'm sure you got an opinion to weigh in on the stuff that's going on. And like, man, I saw it, and it was better than football games, basketball games, anything that was going on at the time. I mean, man, shout out to Uncle Shay Shay. That was one hell of an interview, and I loved the way he did it, the professionalism, the way he carried it. He even tried to get Katt to walk some stuff back, and Katt just wasn't having it. Sometimes you just gotta not try to put nobody in a bad spot, but sometimes you just gotta let them talk. You can't try to stir the interview in a certain way, because then it creates a narrative. You seem biased, and I feel like Shannon did a great job with that interview, just letting Katt vent and get it out without as over the top as it was for some, like going crazy. But it's doing numbers. It's doing numbers. Was like 5 million in like 2 days, 24 hours, something like that. Like, the views is crazy on it. The world talking about it is everywhere. Got Kevin Hart responding to it on at Sixers games on ESPN. Uh, man, and listen, a lot was said. A lot was said. A lot was said about Luda, and Ludacris responded. Like, Ludacris responded with a rap, which is just crazy to me. Like, I understand being so big, so high and mighty up on the pedestal, but I mean, I just think when I know you an actor crossover, but you come from a rap, hip hop background, streets background, like, I don't know. I just think the response would have been different, but he responded. Yeah, he responded. I mean, I'm sure y'all heard the response.
Whatever's heavy on my heart is always on my mind. Like Snoop's cannabis shredder, I'm always on my grind. They throw a shade cause niggas can never take my shine. I bring my watch collection on my jet, let me take my time. Like fine wine, I'm aging like Benjamin. Top 5, I'm worth mentioning. Bring me rappers, I'm lynching them. See the pendulum swing, Jesus with diamond thorns. Ludacris, swallowed in Gucci linens when I was born. Never been Illuminati, only Illuminati. And I only left with bitches when coming from any party. Now I'm married with kids, the evolution of life. Never been a cloud chaser, never say shit for life. R.I.P. John Singleton. You never have to flex when you earn every one of your Fast and Furious checks. Afro with the sideburns, yeah, that's my signature. Addictions on the rise, comedians check your temperature. Whatever's heavy on my heart is all.
I mean, if you ain't hear it, that's the snippet of the audio or whatever. Me, I don't know. It was light, a little jab back. To me, you could have just came out and said what you needed to say. You know what I mean? I don't know what Katt talking about. He bugging, you know what I mean? Pray for the brother, whatever you wanted to say. This, I mean, it was just, it was slight. I mean, you're talking to a dude that's making, you know, I don't know. The money talk was just light. I mean, I feel the flex that you was putting on. I mean, whatever. You feel how you feel. It ain't moved the needle for me at all. I mean, I get what he was saying. Illuminati party. He was leaving with the chicks. He married. You know, got kids now, celebrating the gift of life. All of that, I get it. Yeah, I get it. I mean, you could have just came out and said that you ain't know what he was talking about. That's just me. I don't know. I don't know. I saw Faison response. Faison was trying to go hard, take it to like a little bit of a street level, I guess. This, that, to the third. I mean, I'm still waiting for these dudes to say anything that Katt said was a lie. Like, no, he's a bold-faced liar. This never happened. If you got proof, show the proof. Like, that's what I would think. Like, you know, like if you call somebody a rat in the streets, they gonna be like, nigga. They'll be like, where's the paperwork? Where's the paperwork? I mean, proof is in the pudding. So I think ain't nobody saying that because they don't want Katt to pull them receipts. Like, we already know he uncensored his mouth. He gonna let it fly. And I just feel like that's what it is. Like, they don't want him to release them receipts because it's one thing for it to be skepticism. It's one thing for it to be quote unquote speculation, or for internet and YouTube purposes and other things to avoid those situations. Allegedly, everything, this is informational and allegedly, you know what I mean? I just think they just don't want the facts to come out. While we chewing on the fact, they chewing on the fact. If them facts drop, it's a wrap. So they would rather leave it up in the air with speculation because you either gonna pick a side or you not. That's why responding was stupid to me, because why would you take the time to respond to something that's, especially 2024, like internet sleuths. You see the videos? Like some of these jokes that we ain't even know people was stealing, or they was similar, or took apart from, whatever the case may be. We would have never been able to put 2 plus 2 together to make 4 with this puzzle if it wasn't for the internet and the internet sleuths to go out there and find the clips, link them up, match them up, put the copulation together. And now you look at it all, and now dudes' poker faces is caving. Them poker faces is caving. Like, yeah, they really starting to show themselves like they like, I don't know. For a long time, Katt been saying people should just leave him alone, and maybe y'all should have just left him alone, because y'all was all on the radar. He pulled all of y'all out, called all of y'all cards. Y'all try to say all of this stuff about him, and the receipts is coming out on him, like people backing him. Katt did this, Katt put me on, Katt helped me get the bag. Ain't nobody coming out talking about no drug stuff, none of this stuff that y'all got going on, none of that about him. And it been that way for years. But what gotta happen now? What gotta happen now? And it's like, it's so crazy how the internet works, because Katt gonna be trending, so everything Katt, every movie, all of that stuff gonna be up. But I think we need to go back and rewatch each one of them comedy specials that Katt dropped. Because, like, you know, you be thinking stuff be joke, but he been dropping jewels since the beginning. So now, it just intrigues me to want to go back and watch each and every one and listen. Laugh and listen to what we thought was just jokes a whole bunch of time. Might have been a lot of factual jewels being dropped up in there. The Tyler Perry, Ricky Smiley thing, yeah, I can't agree with that more. I never thought that Ricky Smiley was really that funny anyway, but that's just me. To each his own. You know, comedy is like beauty in the ear of the beholder, eye of the beholder. You know what I mean? So I never thought that, and I never understood dudes that take on them certain type of roles and be just okay with it, especially for multiple ones. The positions that they put, I get acting is acting, but you know what I mean. So I never got that, but it's crazy, all of this, and yet one person has yet to call Katt a flat out liar. Pull the receipts if you got receipts, because if he got what he got, the last thing that they want is it to be public, and it, you know what I mean. He a person that don't got no problem pulling the gun. When the rabbit got the gun, he ain't got no problem firing it. So it's crazy. Me, like, it's just crazy when people bring up the race thing, and it's like, oh, these guys are black, they shouldn't be doing this. Nobody, like, I believe like what Katt said in that video was true. Like, take race out of it. It's either like this side or that side. It's right and it's wrong. Forget color. Everybody want to make everything about color. It's right and it's wrong, regardless. So yeah, I'm with it. I feel that on that point. I mean, I love it. What Katt is doing, what he said. Is it? I mean, I just don't think everybody want to spin it like he made a thing because he out of the loop, irrelevant, or need bread. Like, I ain't never seen nothing that gave that impression about Katt, so I don't know where they got it from. I mean, I've been a Katt Williams fan since day one, Kevin Hart fan, all of that. But he's not wrong. Kevin Hart been dry for a long time, like all the way back to that, maybe before then. But the comedy special with the Hit the Flames, like, come on, man, it's just been. And look how Katt was sitting there just talking to Uncle Shannon, and he turned that into a Netflix special. You're not gonna tell me you was not entertained and dying the whole time listening to him just talk about these dudes, just talking about them dudes. He flamed them, gave us a Netflix special on Uncle Shay Shay podcast for free. And we ain't have to wait for, he didn't prep for, he didn't rehearse. There wasn't no glitz, no glamour, no intros, none of that. He just came out like the beginning of his career and just stepped out there raw as it was and let it fly, and it hit in the building. It hit in the building. It's hitting on the internet, and on second and third watch, it's still a body. Battle rap terms and analogy, is still a body. It is not a gentleman's 30. It is a 30 dirty work. You gave them the business, and I don't know, maybe somebody should do that, like a comedy battle rap genre where like Steve and Katt tried to do, where Steve died on that stage. Like, battle it out like battle rappers, the face off, where they get to talk to each other and then come out and 3 rounds of 5-minute sets, jokes, all jokes geared at your opponent. I don't know. It sounds like it could be a thing. It would be hot. Katt should probably start that, Jones, since he the top of. He got a lot of people on the list. He got a lot of people that's gonna be coming. He got a lot of people that might sign up to have something to say, and we all know, if you know Katt, you know he do music. You saw he signed with Dipset, rolling with Suge. He was dropped a couple songs and albums, came at the Young Guns, all like, yeah. So Katt got that in his background. Don't act like it's far-fetched. I would love to see it smack. RBE, Remy out there with Chrome, Easy, book it in the trenches, like. Let's go. It's your boy, No Easy Outlet, the podcast. Be Easy 215. We're going to be tuning in, digging into more Eagles talk, Sixers talk. I see you. I know I got the Warriors on too, but I'm a Warriors fan as well. But Well, Steph fan more than the Warriors. A Steph fan, best shooter in the game. Now, call it is what it is. Still Philly everything. It's your boy BZ215. We out of here. No Easy Outlet, the podcast. You know.